Every year in the NBA offseason, there's an highly anticipated event called the NBA Draft. Most of the players are drafted in this event are men. However, there have been a few instances where a woman was drafted. Some people may know that the first woman to ever be officially drafted into the NBA is Lusia Harris out of Delta State. However, before her was a woman by the name of Denise Long. What's up guys, it's your boy NBA Dreamz, and today I'm going to be discussing the story of the first woman that was almost drafted to the NBA, and she goes by the name of Denise Long. So let's just give a brief background of Denise Long. Denise Long was born in Whitton, Iowa in 1951. Growing up, her childhood was a little tough as she was continuously bullied by her classmates for her awkwardness. This would lead her to use sports as an escape from her problems. During her time in Union Whitton High School, she would participate in and be a star at 3 different sports: softball, track and field, and most of all basketball. She would be offered scholarships from colleges for all 3 of these sports. Even though she was talented in all 3, it was clear that she was most talented in basketball. Standing at 5'9", she scored over 6,000 points in her 4-year high school career. Yes, 6,000 points. To understand how remarkable this is, Will Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar only scored in the 2000s in their high school career, and Denise Long was here dropping 6,000. To add to her resume, in 1968 during her junior year, she led her high school to the championship and dropped 64 points. The next year, Denise Long couldn't repeat as a champion, but she was still impressive as she averaged 69.6 points per game and even dropped 111 points in one game. Just straight up incredible. She even had a 93-point state tournament game. Unfortunately, as she came near graduation, she didn't know what to do with her life. At that time, nobody watched women college basketball, so that would be a huge downgrade from high school when she used to have around 15,000 people in the stands. However, her problem would be solved in the spring of her senior year when she received a call that she was being drafted. When she first heard of this, she thought that she was being drafted to the United States Army. Little did she know that she was being drafted into the NBA by the San Francisco Warriors, now known as the Golden State Warriors, with the 175th pick in the 13th round. This selection changed Denise's life as she started gaining more fame by appearing in the Today Show and appearances with Johnny Carson. She would even be given opportunities to travel the world to teach more girls how to play basketball. However, the one problem was that this draft pick created many troubles within the NBA. While the Warriors owner argued that the pick should stand, the NBA commissioner at that time, Walter Kennedy, voided the pick. The 2 main reasons for voiding this pick was because Denise Long was just a high school student. At that time, no players were allowed to enter the NBA through high school. The second reason was because the commissioner believed that the Warriors drafted Denise Long more as a publicity stunt, which actually turned out to be true. Warriors owner said that even though he drafted her as a publicity stunt, he still had plans for her as he wanted to start a professional women basketball league. Before Warrior games, he would bring in Denise Long and other female talented basketball players and would let them play games against each other. Even though they weren't paid, Denise Long said that he treated them very nicely and would sometimes give them $20 bills. But Denise Long would be very disappointed as the owner's idea of starting a women professional league went nowhere. She would go on and state that the women basketball players of her time were really good but didn't get a whole lot of respect. As a result, she would never be officially drafted. Due to her outstanding performances in high school basketball, Denise Long would be the first woman inducted in the High School Sports Hall of Fame in the year 1984. While many people may not know about Denise Long, her legend still lives in Iowa. While she was in Iowa, she had huge competition from other talented basketball players. While she was in Iowa, she had huge competition from another talented basketball player by the name of Jeanette Olson, who also happens to be from Iowa. Jeanette would drop 76 points on Denise's high school team, but would still lose in a game that fans of Iowa called Game of the Century. Nowadays, Denise Long has fully given up on basketball and works as a pharmacist. So this is it for today guys, and this is the interesting story of the first woman that was almost drafted to the NBA. If you like my content and would like to see more, don't forget to subscribe, like and share.